people who kind of control the free will of Americans right now is 100% the people who create the algorithms behind Twitter, because they choose what you see, and what you see is then what you base your opinion off of. So I was like, these algorithms are something that I want to get a little bit of taste into. So I've been waiting for the perfect time to do this, and team, I think we've done it. Honestly, is this even news? Ooh. Hey team, welcome to this channel's trailer. If you don't already know, this channel is going to be all about how you don't have to be a CEO in order to have some impact on the world. And currently, we've been going through so much trying to learn all we can about data science, and it's been a journey, and we finally hit a milestone. And this is why I'm making this video, because finally everything's coming together. Let me explain. If I go all the way back to when I was in high school and I graduated and didn't know really what I wanted to do with my life, I kind of knew that I wanted to do something in technology. I kind of knew that was going to be the path for me, computers. But funny enough, when I went into computer science in college, I didn't really have a good time. I didn't really want to learn computer science anymore, and I wanted to do something that was more free, more open, more about the world, and less so much stuck in a room. Oh, how things have changed. Now, let me just explain that after only a year in college doing computer science, I immediately switched out. I wasn't having a good time, and I wasn't having it. I even thought about dropping out, but in fact, I found something else, something that can teach me all about the world, all about how numbers work, and that happened to be statistics. If you understand statistics, you kind of understand kind of how the world functions a little bit. You could read those news articles that have statistics like 90% of people who go to college don't use their degree, and things like that. And in fact, I was met, just like with computer science, again, at a hard point where I was learning only about this thing that I didn't want to learn, which was playing poker, which was die and coins. And I didn't want to flip any more coins. I was tired of it. I wasn't learning how the world works, and I wasn't applying it to anything. So then, in my junior year, I decided to move on to, again, trying to learn how the world works. I stopped at economics, and I finished with economics actually, and I really enjoyed it. But again, with economics, I got hit hard with the true reality that you can't really do much in economics unless you get like a PhD or something. And I wasn't about to do that yet because I didn't know if it was really what I wanted to do. So I had this kind of train of computer science, statistics, economics, and I graduated, and I was like, I'm gonna be a small business consultant. And as you saw on my LinkedIn, that's what I was for a couple years. And I had some cool projects that I did mainly outside in other countries. And I decided that, when I was going to get a job here in the States, hey, let's reinvent myself. Let's learn something new. And that's what led me to this channel. And that's what led me to learn data science. And so that's kind of the background of why I ended up going with data scientists. I had the background kind of already set, a little bits and parts of what it means to be a data scientist. Got to know more math than a computer scientist, you got to know more programming than a mathematician, and you got to understand how the world works. You got to have those soft skills and those intuitions that people don't normally have if they haven't studied things in that degree. And it would be hard to say that my background didn't shape me as much as the internet did. On the internet, I saw certain documentaries like The Social Dilemma, or before that, The Great Hack, and before that, the HBO series Years and Years. And I remember watching, Years and Years first and seeing how the world needed a lot of data scientists in that show. And I was like, oh, maybe I could do that. That interests me. And then in The Great Hack, I noticed, something that kind of, I call it like crack in the Matrix, where I realized that really the people who kind of control the free will of Americans right now is 100% the people who create the algorithms behind Twitter and Facebook and Google, because they choose what you see, and what you see is then what you base your opinion off of. So I was like, these algorithms are something that I want to get a little bit of taste into. If not, just help lead other people in the right direction to have a positive impact on the world. It's this huge ethical question that we kind of have on ourselves right now, if really we are doing good to the world with this technology, or we're using data science for bad. And the truth is that these are fascinating questions that are super difficult and really have no answer, maybe ever. And being a part of the teams that work on those problems would be just a pleasure to me, and almost a calling for some more ethical data scientists. Now, all this sounds great and all, and you might be asking, all right, cool, so what can I do? Well, the truth is that you won't really get anywhere just talking about it. You actually have to start doing something. You actually have to have the discipline to start working every single day towards this goal. So this channel is going to highlight all of that. This channel is going to highlight the amount of deep work, the amount of hours it takes to really have an impact on the world. And it's not all fun and games. Not every video is going to be as interesting as this video. Some videos are going to be quite boring, like a review on a book or just some new code that I found. But other videos are going to be how that code was used for good and things of that nature. So if you guys want to join me for this adventure, please subscribe and tell your friends about this channel, because there's going to be a lot of content, and it's going to be mainly around discipline and working hard and productivity, but sometimes it's going to be about really cool things that you can do to change the world if you put in a little effort and get to work. So that's what this channel is going to be about. I hope you like this little trailer for this channel. I'm sure it's a little bit too long, but hey, if you watched it up to here, thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.